right, I'm jumping in a little early today because today is a short day. They have a massive update, it looks like, today because they're going down about 2 hours earlier than normal. So I'll jump in, I'll collect my dailies. We'll see if I can do all the things I wanted to do yesterday and got none of them done. I didn't jump in last night, so I didn't find the driftar I was looking for. So I just need a few more chips. Hopefully my dailies will reset in time. Oh, my IG finished off. That's nice. That was that big long grind, but I didn't get the... Doesn't look like I got the flawless on it, though. No flawless. All right, let's find a home for you. Where can we put you? There's got to be some low earners up here somewhere. 78 is the lowest I've got here. It might be it. Let me just put this guy in the lounge. 78 might be the low end. Let's see. Yeah, the same. No, oh, there's a 36. All right, let's put you in the lounge. Where's that other guy? We'll put you back to work. There you go. Perfect. All right. How long until my dailies reset? 30 minutes. Perfect. So hopefully we can get all of the dailies done. I mean, I will. For sure I'll get all the dailies done by the time it goes down. Let's pick up all this. What do we got? 39,000, almost 40,000. 4 more thousand chips to go. It shouldn't take very long, and I can upgrade that driftar, and I can do 2 levels, and I think that's as far as I'm going to go unless I get derailed once again. Yeah, Pro Roller. I jumped on a little early today because normally I don't jump on until about 10 o'clock my time, and servers go down at 11 o'clock my time, so normally they don't go down until 1, so they're going down quite a bit earlier today. And it looks like they're going to be down for 5 hours, which is quite a bit longer than normal. So it's a massive update today. Or I mean, I don't know if the update itself is massive, but they're doing a lot of behind-the-scenes maintenance, I guess. All right, I don't think there's anything else I need to do. We just need to be collecting this guy. We just need to be... I think I'm gonna craft up any droids that pop out that are half decent for chips. That's probably the best solution right now. Yeah, I got a timer up here even too. So they go down in what, like 2.5 hours, I think. Yeah, about 2.5 hours they go down. All right, I'll just hit the scrap bench. Getting some chips until I see some half decent. I'm just looking for low end, common, rare, rainbow, Beskar and above, just so I can scrap them for chips as well. Yeah, I saw a promo poster somewhere. I don't know where I saw it. I saw it somewhere, a promo poster with what looks like it's going to be the Battle Pass skins on it. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, I'm not familiar with all of it, but yeah, they definitely had Sonic. Like you mentioned, they have it in both the regular and the yellow variant. Where do you keep up to date with all of your Fortnite stuff? I mean, I've got a good Discord for Lego Fortnite, and I've got a couple good Discords for Lego Fortnite, and I got a couple Discords, like I got Fode's official one and the Blazing Studios one for keeping up with Droid Tycoon. Where do you keep up with all your I don't want just like garbage stuff, but like somebody that kind of keeps some official, not official, but like more what's happening, what's the rumors, the stuff that they see from actual posts. You got a good spot you track all that? Is it on Discord or somewhere else? Like, you seem to know ahead of time what's going on a whole lot better than I do. I do need to give myself a reliable source. Clouds get in my way there. Yeah, like Reddit and Twitter are so filled with just spiteful garbage half the time. It's hard to filter through it all. I mean, people do repost stuff, but it's also a mix of just, there's no content control over it, so it's just a mix of all sorts of garbage in there. And I find that there's 90% garbage and 10% of what I'm actually looking for half the time. So I find that if I can find a good Discord, at least if you find the channels in Discord that are set up by somebody that's keeping track, then it works out to be not too bad. You need to set up a Discord. Set up a Discord with all the good information that keeps me up to date. There's another one. There's a lot of little Beskars coming out. I'll do some research and find myself a good Discord channel that I'm sure there's a whole bunch of content creators. Because like with Droid Tycoon, it's fairly easy. I mean, you can get it straight from the horse's mouth between Blazing Studios and Fode's channel. So I get most of the stuff from them pretty good. Lego Fortnite, they don't really have, they've got a spot, but they're not really as consistent on it. But there's a couple of creators that scrape stuff off of. They seem to post more on Twitter than anywhere else, and Instagram, and they scrape the stuff from there, and then they repost it all in dedicated channels in Discord, which is super helpful. So I rely on them a whole lot more. Grab a few more of these guys. Oh, look at that. We're only 3,000 away now. Didn't bother to go check out whatever the droid of the hour is, but it looks rainbowish. I don't think I need anything from there. Nice that they sent me all my Beskar or Galactic of the 2 epics that I'm missing for flawless. There's a bunch of those. Not that guy. Oh yeah, Twitter's the best spot. Is there a specific somebody specific you follow, or just like where are you looking? Like you just follow a bunch of people independently? Is there like one person you follow that seems to be more reliable than everybody else? I'm not so sure I want to go down the Twitter rabbit hole trying to find the right person that posts things for me. Half the time I get on Twitter, it's a bunch of crap I have no interest in seeing. I guess I don't use it enough to get an algorithm built of what I'm actually looking at. Oh yeah, let me copy those. I'll write those down and then I'll at least know who to look for. All right, I will, later on I'll jump in and I'll take a look at those and see if I can at least keep up to date on what's going on there. Oh, look at that, a nice flawless that I already have. All right, 42,000, we're almost there. 2 more thousand to upgrade that Pro Roller. I don't know how many chips this guy is, but it doesn't take too long to craft up, I don't think. So we'll do that. Oh man, I got lots of splashes. I'm set to Super Rebirth. Knock that guy out. Yeah, I did see a really good promo picture somebody put out. It didn't look too bad. We'll see. I'll wait. We'll see what the skins look like. I'm sure it's another. I mean, the update is today, but is the new season start as soon as the update is over? I'm assuming it must, huh? Oh, okay. And that guy cranks out a lot of chips, actually. Yeah, 43,000 already. Yeah, I'm not looking for speculative stuff. I'd rather have something that's semi-reliable rather than a whole bunch of speculative information. I don't mind a little speculation in there. It's always interesting, but yeah, somebody that says, oh, this is coming, and then it doesn't actually come, I'm not so keen on that. Grab a few of these guys. Oh, this guy's I should ignore the rainbows because they take so much longer than everything else. But yeah, I don't know why they don't give you sidekicks for this mode. It shouldn't be that hard to do, right? To throw sidekicks in as well. I'm hoping they don't get rid of that little panda-looking sidekick because I didn't realize it until honestly I didn't even look in the creative ones the other day, so I didn't look that there was another free award for grinding through creatives, but it has to be a creative with a pet involved, so it's got to be a very specific map, and I didn't know about it, and somebody told me about it, but by the time they told me, I had already burned through all of my weekly XP on this mode for creative. So the only way I can get experience there is by actually grinding the game. And man, it takes forever. If you don't get the weekly experience, it takes forever just the playtime experience. So I'm hoping it's still there after the update and they don't nerf it. And I don't think you can see it on this one. Quests. Yeah, this one here. And I started grinding the experience, and I'm only like halfway through level 1 because, I mean, you can only get experience from doing whatever little tasks are in there. So, I mean, I've got to get to 8, and it's 80,000 each level. So I'm hoping they don't get rid of that one with this update, and it'll still be there. And then I can smash it out next week. Or after Saturday's refresh of the XP. See what that was. Yeah, it refreshes on Saturday. So as long as they don't nerf it with this update, I should be able to knock it out. I just got to play one of those modes before I play this one, because this one just burns through it. I burn up that weekly XP in no time playing this one. Need to actually find like the rares and the epics, I think. ZB! Thank you, somebody jumping in. Oh yeah, you still got lots. Well, if you want this pet, you better. It's got to be the Cuddles and Chaos quest, and you literally just need to play a creative map, but they have to have the tag that there's creatures in it. So you have to have like pets and stuff like that in it. So only certain modes have actually tagged themselves as creatures, and there's some that aren't too bad. Some were absolutely terrible, but some weren't too bad. Hey Jeff, how you doing, man? GB, welcome into the lobby. I got a couple blueprints there if you want. I don't know what you're looking for right now. I've got a proto roller, of course. There's got to be one up front, and out back I have a Opti-Strike, I think, in Galactic as well. Sell it. Let me throw this out front as well. Don't know how much this guy gives me. Not too much, I don't think, but I might as well take them. I'm only like 500 away. Oh, I'll be okay. As soon as I craft this guy up, I'll collect from my Tritech. That should be it. 44,000. All right, let's find Driftar. He is in here. Boom. Let's swap you out. Now you can watch. As soon as I do this, a Beskar Driftar is going to pull on the belt. That's what I need. Yeah, Beskar. So boom, 14,000, 30,000. There we go. He is done. I'm ready to rebirth. I got tons of credits. I don't think this guy earns me anything good. He's lost, so I'll just upgrade right away anyways. Oh, 92,000. Maybe he can replace something. I think I might still have... Oh yeah, there we go. Slightly better. Hey John, welcome in. Yeah, I'm glad they made it once it's flawless for one is flawless for all. Because getting the flawless and the common ones, like the default ones, would be a chore. So I should have all the droids. Yes, I've got all the droids. Let me update my tracker here. Beskar, Rebirth. All right, I've got everything I need for this one. My plan is just to do this one. I need 65 or 68 trillion. I've got all the droids. I'm not planning on going farther, although if while I'm grinding out 68 trillion and completing my dailies, I happen to run into a galactic load lifter, then I might go farther because that's the only thing I'm missing for the next one. So let's go collect all of my treasure here because I should have a fair amount. Yeah, there's like 8 trillion already. 16 trillion. Look at that. I'm all over a quarter of the way there already. Gun runner. Don't need... I got that in flawless last week, I think. So... Alright, so I think I'm just running my missions. And I'll come smash one of you guys' scrap table. Just throw this guy up there in case somebody wants it. D1 heavy. Oh, you don't have enough room for both? I haven't played GTA in forever. I can't remember the last time I played it was. It's been out for so long. I mean, even though it's still GTA 5, there's been so many changes to it over the years and updates. I don't know even what's new in it. It's been so long. Oh, there's a rainbow mythic down there too. I'll go grab it and pull it off if nobody's pulling it off. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, there would be a driftar pull up on the. That would have saved me like 12,000 chips. Of course, it pulls up right after I chip up. Not that I'm too worried about it. And how much time do you got on your hands, Pro Roller? So many games. I barely have enough time just to focus on Fortnite modes. I used to play a bunch of where you at, John? I used to play a bunch of sorry, Battlefield. I used to play that. Some of my friends would play. And I used to play a bunch of that, but I haven't played it in a while. And there's new Battlefield 6 came out. And I didn't download that. I think the last time I played was Battlefield 1. I don't know why they did the naming. All right, I picked up everything except the diamond one, and ZB picked up the diamond one. So we should be good for a while. I'll try not to pick up anything else so you don't lose them. Oh, I don't need anything, man. I do not need anything. I've got a couple more over here too if you get to the point you have enough cash there. But if you use Super Rebirth, I'll come smash your scrap bench because that's all I need right now. I just need credits, so. Credits, my dailies, and 60,000 in chips if I want to go any farther, but I'm not grinding out 60,000 in chips. Took too long to get 40,000 in chips. Alright, I'll wait until you get yours restarted there. assuming you're buying some toys in the shop. So. Oh no, you're already out. Here, you go work. I'll smash your bench. I saw an interesting tip online as well. Like, if you're in a lobby with somebody that's going to come and help you, that's great. But you know how, like, when you first super rebirth and you go back to your bench and you start scrapping, you only get like 50, 100 at a time. For some reason, if you go to somebody else's scrap bench, you'll get like 2,000 per strike. And as soon as you rebirth, or as soon as you put a droid on any of your workstations, it goes away. It's pointless at that point. But instead of coming over here and scrapping for 30 seconds, just to get 2,000, go scrap somebody else's bench right away, and you'll get like, for the same amount of time, you'll get like 30 or 40,000. I'll put this guy a little bit off to the side here, in case you want him. So I'll have to remember that next time. Just go smash somebody else's bench a couple times. I mean, if you got somebody helping you, it's not such a big deal. As soon as you get one droid on there, then it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, you get one droid on there, it just starts cranking out the credits. Alright, I'm like over halfway to what I need to move to the next level. Hopefully you're not on path 2, John, and we'll be both fighting for the same droid. I'm on path 1 now, but I'll be going to 2 here in a second. Yeah, that would be almost like cheating, Pro Roller, if you ended up getting somebody else's scrap. You just go find the person in the base with the highest level droids. You smash it. Like, I mean, you smash mine, you'd be getting 111 billion. You'd only need to smash it 1 or 2 times and you'd be good up to like level 10. I better go check my dailies too. I'll go reset my missions and check my dailies. Did they reset? They gotta be pretty close. 2 minutes. Let me pick up yours again. I just want to make sure I don't lose your blueprints. Nightwing, how you doing? Good morning. Thanks for all the help last night. Sorry I cut out on you guys at the last minute there. I didn't realize when I think it was King I didn't realize he didn't ask for an invitation to my party. He invited me to his, and I didn't pay attention. And I was wondering why you guys weren't talking anymore. I didn't realize that I completely jumped out of our party and into his party. I'm like, man, I don't hear you guys anymore at all. But I appreciate all the help last night. Much faster when a bunch of people are giving sprites away. Beckers is back in. Alright, Beckers is here. Get ready to have like a whole bunch of ridiculous blueprints. This guy's got like horseshoes. Man, he just pulls the best stuff from his missions all the time. Although I can't really complain right now. I don't do too bad. This guy's... How many blueprints do I have down is a question. Classified's coming in as well. Be busy here in a second. 3, so 4, 7 blueprints down. I just want to make sure I don't lose your blueprint somewhere in the mix. Definitely not an intentional snub to bail out on all you guys at the last minute. Just me not reading before I pressed accept. Alright, I'm almost at the point that I'm ready to rebirth here, and I still gotta do all my dailies. Go. All right, I do not have enough to go up one more level, but I do have to run my dailies. So the hard one, crafting 20 droids. Not hard, but monotonous. Oh, the battle droids, I think so. Battle droids, let's go put 5 battle droids in the lounge for a second. Put them all back to work again. What's under the vessel? Is that it? Oh yeah, this is the bones. Gotta get the right ones. And then one more. Must be this guy. No, couldn't have been that guy. This guy. No. Oh, I thought I had a higher here. I didn't have a lower earner in there, did I? I must have. What did I do? Did something not right. Maybe one of them didn't count. Put you back. One more. Come on. There we go. Maybe Mr. Bones didn't count. Alright, there's an Opti Stripe. Alright, let me just craft. There's my rainbow droid. They hinted yesterday at a Kyber variant. I wouldn't have expected Kyber to be... Well, I guess Kyber could be many different colors, because Kyber is the same... it's the crystal they use for the lightsabers, right? So, I mean, there's red ones, there's purple ones, there's all sorts of different ones, so it could be any of them. But yeah, they've hinted at another variant in their roadmap. They got more ideas. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a developer. I don't know from a development standpoint, but for me, certain things are going to be much easier to update than others. I mean, I think adding a new variant is relatively easy. It's just a bunch of numbers on a table, essentially, for what each of those droids will be making, selling, whatever else. And then you just got to make a new UV wrap for the droids. And because they've already got them mapped, it's just a matter of clicking a few buttons and applying a new wrap to an already existing droid. So it seems like a fairly easy thing to do to add a new variant. I don't think that that's very difficult. Adding these complexities like this fusion station, that's going to be a whole different thing. That's got to be quite a bit more complex. Curious about that. That'll be really interesting. Let's see if I can jump on for that live as well. What is it? It's gonna be like 1 a.m. my time, of course. Yeah, 2 days, 15 hours from now. Yeah, that will definitely put me at 1 a.m. in the morning. 16 hours from now, that'll put me at 1 a.m. in the morning. Always pleasant. But I'll see if I can jump on live for that as well. I'll get myself have a little siesta in the middle of the afternoon first. I'm really curious. I mean, there's got to be some limitations to it. I mean, the fact that you can take 3 droids and smash them together. I mean, I didn't do the math, but that's a ridiculous number of possible combinations. I mean, and my math could be wrong here, but like there's 62 different droid variations. So if you could smash 2 together, you basically got 3,800 plus droid combinations just doing any of those variations. Yeah, you'd have like almost 250,000 droid combinations if you smash 3 droids together in every possible combination. So there's got to be some limitations on it that certain droids will automatically pop out a new one, but that's going to be the more challenging one now because it'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting one and more challenging because you're probably going to end up, let's say they made 62, because that's the number of droids they already have now. 62 new droid types. I don't think it's going to be that many either. I think it's going to be more like we have now. There's 10 or 12 of each, like of the legendaries of whatever else. I think that they'll probably make 10 or 12 variants. So depending on what you put together, it will pop out one of 12 different variants, and then you'll have to get them in all the different rarities. Right? I'm guessing. Yeah, I think they'll add quite a bit. These guys are like on overdrive as far as throwing out content. And I do like some of it. I wish they would slow down on some of it. Like they could have easily postponed the C-3PO event and got it right, with some moderate blowback from the community that there's not something. But I honestly would rather they do it right and have a half decent event rather than just try to rush them out. Although they did redeem themselves with the chopper event. That was brilliant. I'm just trying to grab things that earn chips while I craft up my 20 droids. Shouldn't have given away that galactic load lifter the other day. I'd go 1 level higher. Settle down, fingers. You managed to pick up all your stuff yet, John? Not yet, huh? Well, you picked up most of it. Let me repick these up again. Just so they're the most current. It's not going to be very long, John, and I'm going to be doing the Super Rebirth as well. So I'm hoping that by the time I Super Rebirth, you'll be able to pick those up. If not, we'll get somebody else to grab them. I got one more daily here, and then I've got to reset it and do the other dailies. If you're lucky, they'll give me craft 20 more droids again, and it'll take a little while. I'm hoping they don't give me craft 20 droids twice in a row. At least I'm not getting proto roller all the time. Bunch of monowalkers. I prefer monowalkers over the proto rollers, that's for sure. Taking that guy too long. I don't even know what I have in my locker here. I know I threw another one. Ah, there it is. A little over halfway. I'm looking for an R2 and a long shot still. Those are my only two missing epic flawless, so I got my eye open for those all the time. What are you looking for, ZB? I got some more in my locker as well if you're looking for something. I mean, in addition to these things that I've got out front of my base, I've also got another proto roller, a cyclograb, and galactic, and I got this. I'm holding the load lifter for right now, but I don't think I'm going to get 44,000 chips, so it's not really going to matter one way or the other. Not 44, 60,000. I'm not getting 60,000 chips by the time I finish my dailies. I'm very confident that's not going to happen. Two flawless today. I mean, they're both repeat flawless, but two in one day, that's a little rare. Even repeat ones, that's pretty rare. 3 flawless. That's back-to-back flawless. 3 flawless in one day. I wish it would be something new, but... How come I don't get luck like that normally? I don't think I've ever had back-to-back flawless 2 droids in a row. The odds of that are fairly low. I mean, they were galactics, but... There's my first set of dailies done. Man, they're giving me... They've replaced proto rollers. I don't know, like I don't know why they give you like 3 dailies, 3 of the exact same blueprint. I wonder if I crafted one up, if it would have changed to something else. But it was the same thing yesterday. It was like all 3 were R7s, I believe. Alright, dance with your companion. Done. Alright, this time I'm getting something different. Sell a diamond. Have more than 100 million. Alright, this is going to be super fast. Yeah, I'm going to super rebirth here in a second. I've already got that. I've got it in flawless. Becker's, I don't need it, man. I don't need it. Somebody else can do it. I'm about to super rebirth here in a moment, Becker. Oh, this time it changes up and gives me something different. Where are we at, John, with your blueprints? Hey, Beckers, if you're watching, can you... I'm going to super rebirth here just momentarily. And I picked up these blueprints in front of John's base. And he hasn't bought them yet. And I don't want to lose them. If you can pick those up, that would be brilliant. That way he won't lose his blueprints as soon as I super rebirth here. I do have to find a diamond blueprint though. Oh, look at that. Perfect. That's the last one. Get my Nova crystals. At least there was a small bit of variety that time. Thank you very much for picking those up, because I'm about to super rebirth. I need 55,000 more chips, and I'm not waiting that long. So if you guys want any of this stuff, there is a Beskar load lifter. I don't know if anybody wants that. That's probably the only real prize in here. But I'll give you a couple minutes. If anybody wants this stuff, they're more than welcome to have any of it. I think Becker's is picking a bunch of it up anyways. I don't think there's anything else to do. How long until my... Yeah, it's too long. I'm not going to wait. I think that's it. Time to super rebirth. This is what I was going to do yesterday. I'm not going to get that load lifter. That's it. We are done. Yeah, pick anything else up you want. I think Becker's picked up most of them anyways, so they should stick around. They should stick around even after I'm gone here. All right, 232. That's not so bad. What did I get to? Level 30? Is that right? 29. I got to 29. All right, we're super rebirthing now. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Two nerds on a couch. Hey, welcome to the chat, man. Two nerds on a couch. That's a good one. All right, rank 36. That's all right, man. I thought you were just excited to jump in the chat. It's rank 38. All right. What can I buy? That's the most important thing right now. What can we buy? All right. From the workshop, scrap value. I have enough. I could buy a scrap value 8. I don't think that that's what I'm going to buy, though. Everything else I've got, with the exception of crafting speed, which I'm not going to spend any more on for a while, I don't think. Core upgrades. Is there anything there I want? Health? No. Damage? No. Credits? No. Charm I've got. Jawa bartering. How much is it? 30. We'll keep that in mind. That if I got extra cash, I just did 38. I think I was 38. My 38th Super Rebirth. Movement speed, I'm not going to touch that for a while. So I'll keep this in mind. 30. If I got extra change left over, I might actually buy another one, a level of those. Let's go to the featured ones. So chip cell bonus, I got one more level at 180. And I'm actually kind of liking that, although I might just leave it for now. And it's 55 only for the credit cell. I'm not too worried about this. I just bought it because I had extra change. What I'm more interested in, I'm not even worried about critical chance so much. I think critical amount is where I want to go. This one's 210. This one's 210. I think I'm going to buy this one because I'm getting almost a critical hit every single time as it is when you've got chopper equipped. So I think critical amount is the one to go with. So we can knock off even more time. And that leaves me 59. It's kind of like it's telling me that I should go and buy the next level of Jawa bartering. Or no, it wasn't Jawa bartering. Was it? That was 30. Yeah, it was. Let me take a look. What if I got 59? That's only 30. What else was there here? I could even buy that, and then I'm done with it. Chip cell bonus is done. I can't afford that. All right, I'm going to take it. Let's use up all these Nova crystals. All right, so that one's completely done now. Credit cell bonus is done. I got one more level of chip cell bonus. Multi-crits is out of my range at this point. All right, that's not so bad. I got 4 Nova crystals left. Let's, I always lose track where I'm at. Here we go. Now I'm going to try this. So I hit this. If I smash my bench now, wait until this little Jawa pops out there, I get like 30 for a hit. If I come over here and smash somebody else's bench, yeah, look at that. First thing you should do is go smash somebody else's bench for a little bit. I don't know why. It gives you garbage on your bench. As soon as I put a droid down, it won't matter. But it gives you garbage on your bench. But it totally works so much better on somebody else's bench. We'll just get ourselves a bunch of credits. That was a good tip. I saw that on TikTok or somewhere. I have no idea where I watched it. Well, at least it gives me enough I can start buying a half-decent droid. Like a Roller. No, 992. I cannot afford a Roller. I got 42,000. Let's buy something half-decent. We'll buy you. I don't know if I need you or not. Good chance I will. But we'll get you to work, and then I'll start making money on my own here. Oh, you haven't Super Rebirth once. I'm assuming that you're getting enough Nova crystals though that you've actually went and bought your yourself some good stuff, right? I don't need pits. What am I doing there? I need mouse. Oh, I'll take that one. I'm assuming though that you bought yourself like the scrap value already with Nova crystals, so that you're not struggling on your scrap bench. So I've seen a few people that have posted that they've done that. They haven't Super Rebirth once. I mean, the only thing that Super Rebirth really gives you is a big chunk of Nova crystals all at once. And you can get all those Nova crystals. Oh, B1 Heavy, do I need that thing? I won't need a B1 Heavy. I'm on path 2, so I don't need a B1 Heavy. I'll be looking at, oh, there's a whole, I need pretty much, oh no, I do need a B1 Heavy. I do need a B1 Heavy. It was down at the bottom of the list. It's not alphabetical. It goes by the rarity of it, or the variant of it, I guess. Okay, let me open everything up. It's like my first goal is to get everything smashed open. All right, let's go get some iconic droids. Thank you very much, John, for smashing my bench for a little bit here. I got enough to buy myself CB23, and we'll buy myself, well, let's put him to work, and that way he goes to the right slot. Now let's buy Chopper. Oh no, I didn't want DJ Rex. Go away, DJ Rex. Return. Man, I don't know if I can, if it's just my screen, but they've changed it so much. It's so hard to see what I'm actually selecting at the moment in time. Hopefully that's just a UI issue and they fix it at some point. All right, so I got 3 iconic droids. Let's open up these last couple things here. 4.5 billion. I don't have that kind of change just yet. Let's get CB23 working. I always forget. I buy them and then I don't put them to work. Give me some Nova crystals. All right, what am I looking for here? I am looking for, I got Mouse, Gonk, and ID10. Well, there's Gonk just popped out. Let's grab him. And then, well, there's another Gonk, but a worse Gonk. I don't want a worse Gonk, I want a better Gonk. Let's make you work in the right spot as well. I got 20 million. What can I buy with 20 million? I am looking for a roll R. You threw this roll R over here. Do you need that, John? Or you just threw it there? Because I do need a roll R. I'll take that if you don't need it. I didn't know if you threw it over on purpose, though. Ball core. I will need a ball core as well. I need it quite a bit higher, but we might as well take it right now. Take ID10. Alright, so it's a ball core in gold. We'll mark that off. Oh, you got it in best card. It's always that way. I throw it on and then I get a better one. Thank you very much. Alright, let's mark him off in best card. Put you to work. Put you to work as well. Where's that first ball core? Let's just sell you off right away so I don't get confused with you. I'm ready for Rebirth, but I got 20 million. Should buy something for 20 million. We're close. Nothing close. I might just have to lose 20 million. 36 million. How much am I earning right now? Is it geese? Oh yeah, I should be able to get 36. We'll raise it. Can I get 36 million? I don't even know if I need that guy, but there's a good chance. There we go. B2 heavy. I'm pretty sure I need it. You always need a B2 heavy. Okay, I got a B2 heavy in diamond. I do need it. Made the mistake of buying the world crate upgrade. I don't feel like it did anything but colorize my hats. It saved me a few times on chips, because you can get actually not bad chips, although they did nerf it pretty heavily. I wouldn't, yeah, I'm with you. I wouldn't have bought that one early on. I bought that later on when I'd already got a bunch of good stuff. I mean, but if you've got scrap value, that's a game changer. Once you've got scrap value, I mean, if you are not super rebirthing and you prioritized buying the whatchamacallit, the daily quest. Let me rebirth here and get them. If you bought the daily quest and you bought the gem on each one of them, like the Nova Crystal on each one. So yeah, you got a Nova Crystal on each one, so that's 3 there, and you get the double dailies, that makes it 6. Then if you rebirth every day, that makes it 12. So you could get 12 Nova Crystals every day just from that, and then if you're running the CB23 missions, you probably get another 12, depending on how much you play, of course. You might get 0, you might get 4, you might get 20. But you don't do too bad with those either. And yeah, I mean, it's not so bad. I mean, I think it's an interesting challenge. I mean, it's too late for me now. I've already gone beyond that point. But I honestly think it's a kind of a cool idea of not actually rebirthing. Because you can just have a base that's just absolutely packed with the best of the best droids. I mean, just have KXs only in your battle. You just have all of your driftars up top. And you have all of your load lifters down bottom. That would be just outstanding. Like stellar of each one. Let me just go open some stuff up here. I never remember what it is that opens up. I think it was a worker station, and this guy opens up one more worker station. Put that guy to work. I already marked him off. Throw this guy on there. Yeah, I mean, that would be an interesting challenge for sure, doing it without. You got double dailies and Nova for each. Yeah, if you got those two, and then if you have CB23, if not, he costs a lot. That's the only thing, 75. But, I mean, I tend to get anywhere from 4 to 20 Nova Crystals a day, because you get 4 each time you run him. Or not each time you run him, each time you actually complete it. So, I mean, you can do not too bad on it. Senate hover cam, I've got it in Stellar. Roll R, need it right now. And thank you very much for giving me that in Beskar. I just need a NavX now. Let me go sell some of this garbage I don't need. Gonk I'll never need again. Gonk, mouse, and ID10. We'll just sell them right now. Where is mouse? Maybe mouse ended up here. No, ID10's up there. Maybe mouse ended up here. I don't even know where my mouse. Maybe I sold mouse already. Or I just don't see him. Yeah, I guess I must have sold him already. I won't collect that just yet. We'll wait until we get stuck somewhere. Alright, I am missing NavX. What else good can we buy here? P1 security, do I need that? Don't need a B1 security. Don't need the pit. So I need a gun runner. I do need a gun runner. I think I'll just stick him in the blueprint locker though. Yeah, but if you're like, I'm lucky enough to get them occasionally. I mean, you got to jump in a decent lobby where there's other people helping you out and giving stuff up. But you should be able to get most of them. Now, I haven't got all of them yet either, so I'm one to talk. I'm missing 2. But I've managed to get several of the IGs and several of the KX. 2 load lifters. There's my NavX. Just rebirth right away. R4 Vectarm BDX Explorer. Yeah, 1.5 hours. I got the timer up, Mr. DA. I wanted to get in here and get my dailies going before it timed out. So I've made my goal. Even if it cuts out right now, I'm all right. Let me smash my bench once or twice if I have enough money. Actually, I'm at the point now where I should start looking at buying rainbow blueprints. Although there's never any rainbow blueprints out anymore. It's always best guards out now. Yeah, if you're playing with 3 or 4 people in a lobby, it's super helpful. I mean, especially if you're all helping each other out and giving help to each other. It works out really well. I mean, the lobbies here with all of you guys that jump in to my games, man, it works out super well for almost everybody. I mean, it's always just like a negotiation of what you need. I think I can get rid of this Navex. I don't even think I need him anymore. No, I still do need them, so we'll stick you in the lounge because you're garbage. But yeah, it works out really well with everybody in the lobbies. They help each other out a lot. You ask for something, you tend to get it fairly quickly. I mean, some of the rare stuff, I mean, it's all luck there, right? But all right, let me go smash a bench here, John, and let's see. Oh, there's an R4 rainbow. I'm assuming you threw the R4 rainbow up front because you don't need it. If that's the case, I'm probably going to take it because I'll need it up to diamond. I might just smash this until I get 14 billion. I can buy that Opti Strike. Let's get some good money on the table already. The good thing about never super rebirthing though is you never get rid of the droids. I mean, I got lots of good droids and now I have no good droids. They just keep disappearing. If you never super rebirth, you just always have them. So it's just a slow grind, but eventually you get them all, and then your base is just stacked up. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that in... Oh, there's a Vector arm. Let's go grab that. You don't have to worry about that in this lobby. The only time somebody gets killed in this lobby is if somebody asks to be killed. And even then, that doesn't happen because you don't need to... If you get that quest where you've got to, like, kill somebody, you can just respawn. Oh, what did I do? Oh, he's on there. I'm like, man, where did my Vector arm go? I swear I had him. You can just respawn and then you don't have to worry. You don't have to kill somebody. And you give somebody else your splashes. They give you the splashes back. It all works out well. I'm gonna take your R4, John. I'm assuming it's here at the entrance because you don't need it. It's pretty close to outside your base. If you do, and I've taken it as a thief, I will do everything in my power to find you a new one. But I'm pretty sure you don't need it. That's why it was there. That way I can mark that off. Yeah, I didn't think you did. It was like right on the verge of your borderline of your base. I was fairly confident you didn't need it. But I could have made a mistake there. All right, what do I need now? I need a BDX in gold. I think I'm just gonna keep smashing your bench because I'm gonna be 14 billion here before you know it, and I can buy that Opti Strike. Yeah, it was the thing is it was just inside your baseline, like right at the entrance. So it was still technically inside your base, but I was fairly confident that because it was on the stairs that it was not needed anymore. Oh, we are on the same path. It's too funny. Well, good thing I'm a little bit behind you. You can get the stuff before me. Although I do try to keep my eye out for those things that I need early on. I'm going to put the limiter on right now as well and only limit myself to looking at things up to 25 at the moment in time. Fortunately, hopefully, I mean, you're far enough ahead of me that you've got all the stuff you need before I get to that point. And you're more prepared than me. I didn't carry anything over from the previous path. Let me just check. I did need to set in hover cam. And, oh, I could already sold it, so I don't need that at all. I think I just had a low level one. Yeah, I should figure out how to set a timer for my OBS studio, so it's got like a countdown until the server shut down. No, I threw it out there. I was looking, but I had to send it earlier. I just didn't. I just got like a default one. I thought I might need a better one later, but I didn't. I guess I just needed that one level, and I've already passed it. So. Well, there's a Beskar Mythic on the belt. I know I cannot afford that. I'm just trying to grind up enough and see if I can buy my Opti Strike that's outside of my base. Can't believe I haven't seen a BDX Explorer pop up yet. Or maybe I should check. I might have actually crafted up a BDX Explorer and not marked it off on my sheet. I've been known to do that before. That's alright. I'll get the 14-ish billion I need. I'll buy that Opti Strike, and then I'll go check and see. Galactic lineup gave us. Pit I don't need. Imperial Probe I don't need, I don't think. R4, I've already got the R4 higher than I need it. Conk, yeah, don't need anything there. Alright, nerds on a couch, have a good night. Yeah, it's late. It's late for most of the people that are watching my stream as well. I got a lot of night owls that watches, but thanks for stopping in and chatting, man. Alright, like 4 more billion. I'll buy that guy. I must have that BDX Explorer. There's no way a BDX Explorer has not popped up on the belt. I must have already picked it up and just not marked it off. It's a very distinct possibility. I do that all the time. Yeah, I'm looking as well. Hello? Oh, that's my base. I don't want my base. I want John's base. Almost there. Hopefully it's still there by the time I get to 14 billion. Yeah, it's still there. ARG. I'm pretty sure I do not need an ARG, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't need that guy. Yeah, I will need a gun runner. I've got a default version gun runner in my locker right now. Oh, you got a better one out there. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, I stuck a default one in my locker thinking that I might get a better one at some point. So we'll throw that guy in there and we'll get rid of the default one. Actually, I should just craft him up because he'll earn half decent as well. Oh, there's BDX. I don't have a BDX. Man, that took a long time for a BDX to pop up on the belt. I'm going to finish off my 14 billion though. I want to make sure I get that Opti strike before he disappears. Probably leveled up one more time ahead of this, but we'll get a little bit higher to make sure we got enough. That should be more than enough. 14.5. I think he's 14. Oh no, he's 14.8. I thought he was 14.4. There's another Beskar Mythic on the belt. I thought it was 14.4. A couple more smashes here. There we go. Now I have enough for him. Let's get leveled up first. What does BDX need to be? BDX needs to be a gold one. So let's just go do that right now. I need him all the way up to diamond, so we'll take him all the way up to diamond. Be done with that. Mark him off. All right, let's rebirth right now. Okay, ball core I got, missing a 2BB and an ore blocker, but I've got some crafting to do anyways, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just get a little bit of pocket change first. I think I'm just going to stick you in the lounge because you're not really that great of a treasure at this moment. Of course, I just used that. Alright, this guy will be a game changer for my earnings. Probably earns like 5 times what the rest of my base makes combined. Maybe even more than that. we'll go grab the 2BB just in case. I'm not going to craft them just yet because I might get a better one. You never know. Alright, I'll mark him as a base variant. Usually I get 2BBs fairly often. I usually like to get them early as like a Beskar or a Galactic. They're a good pickaxe droid for a cheap price. Well, I find I don't even swap out my pickaxe droid unless it's over like a 6-hour build. And I usually try to do it where I stock up a couple 6-hour builds at the same time, so I just go from bench to bench. I really hate swapping the droids around. Buy one, but I won't even use it. Just smash the last little bit out. See, there's a 2BB and it's in diamond. That means I don't even have to chip. I don't have to chip anything up now. That's the highest level I'll need. Alright, I'll just stick to work. Alright, where's my gun runner? Let's mark it off as a rainbow. Yeah, that'll be all I need too. I don't need a higher one there. We get just over 1 hour until the servers go down. There's a rainbow mythic on the belt. Oh yeah? You think I can afford that? Oh, 4.2 billion, I can afford that. I will be able to afford that. There we go. Alright. I thought it was more expensive. That's not bad at all. Thank you very much for that. Do I need a snow mouse? I don't even know if I need a snow mouse. But I'm going to take him. Oh, I do need a snow mouse at some point here. All the way up to rainbow. So if I get to that point, I've already got the rainbow snow mouse. That's nice. They take so long to craft up though. Don't know how much he earns, but he's got to be half decent as well. At least compared to everything else I've got in here. I guess it's time to start filling my base with all those Beskar legendaries at this point, if there's any more out there. it's so slow. The fact that I can use 2 splashes and it still hasn't replenished drives me nuts. Slip that in a second. It's a good chance I probably need it anyways. I'm missing most of my epics. Optipod. Pretty sure I'm going to need it. Yeah, look at that. Optipod in Beskar. I will need that. In there. Two more splashes should finish this guy up. I gotta make some room for him though. I ordered myself a new controller with Hall Effect sticks, but I'm not gonna be able to get it till I go back to Canada. And this one's got such bad stick drift, I might have to buy myself a temporary controller. I think I've actually got one in the box from when I bought a new PlayStation. I gotta go check. I don't think I pulled it out yet. Alright, I don't have any space to make them work. Let's go see what I can clean up here. I can sell off. Senate Hovercam is the only other one I can get rid of. This is you. Yeah, we'll just sell you off. Put you to work. We might as well throw you on the bench as well. Oh, there's my mouse. Now I know why I couldn't find mouse. He's over there on my chip station. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap him out. I'm going to put that. Thank you very much. I'm going to go sell you off. And we'll have you move over there. Because you're probably the best earner I've got right now for... Oh, we'll put you to work. Alright. Let's go see what else is... Oh, a NavX. I do need that NavX. Thank you very much for that. Pretty sure I need it. Yeah, I do need NavX. That's for my next level. So I'm just missing that ore blocker right now. What do I got up here? Anything? Do I need this guy? B1 battle. I grabbed him early, but I don't actually think I need him. No, I don't. So we'll just sell you off. Alright, what else is out here that I can... Don't want to pull these just yet. I might pull that mecha droid. Let me run down to the other end and see what's there. Low level. Alright, I'm going to grab that mecha droid because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be needing him anyways. Yeah, and he actually covers all my bases because he's rainbow. I don't need that high. Oh no, I do. Some point I'll need him at a galactic if I go that high. While we're waiting, we might as well get ourselves another good droid. All right, officially less than 1 hour to go. Try not to use up my splashes if I don't have to. Save them for other droids while I'm waiting. Yeah, this is a long downtime. 5 hours they're expecting it to be down. That's quite a bit longer than normal. Let me go see what that is. Well, I'll take long shot. Even if I don't need him, he's one of my missing flawless. If I need him, even better. There's a rainbow epic as well. Let me go see what that is. Gun runner, already have him. Doesn't look like I need long shot, but I'll put them to work, and maybe I get that flaw. I've been lucky on the flawless, although I think I used up all my flawless luck now. I mean, 3 flawless in one day. I think the chances of me getting another flawless before the downtime is pretty rare. Thank you very much, Beckers. What's my low earner here? Maybe you. Let's put you in the lounge. Put you to work. I didn't even check. I probably got something I can open up even. I'm so bad at doing that. No, actually, I think I opened everything up. That's unusual. I'm super bad at that, opening up whatever it is I unlock each time I level up. Terrible at it. Alright, thank you very much again. What else do I got this low here? 576, 324. Yeah. Well, there's back-to-back epics. Let's go check those out. Maybe grab both of them. Probably threw them at me anyways. Oh yeah, B2 Super. Yes, that's a B2 Super in Rainbow. I'll need that. And a Track R. Don't think I need the Track R. Let me double check though. Yeah, amazingly, I don't need the Track R on this path, but I do need the B2 Super. Splash for that guy. Now, by the time I get this orb walker, I'm going to be in good shape. I think other than an R2, I'm good all the way to 9 now. The orb walker and R2. Can I replace? What does he earn? He's got to be better than something over there. 336. Put you in the lounge. Smash out some billions here. Should be earning really good now. For my level at least. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe I pull my dailies, I guess, huh? I think it's about time. Should be able to get an orb walker if I pull a daily now. There we go. Fortunately, it's just garbage, but it moves me up one. Let's just rebirth and move on. Should be able to rebirth right away. Done. Should be able to rebirth again. Oh, yeah, there we go. Again, boom. Now I'm stuck on an R2, but I think I'll just pull the other daily. sentry. Do I need a sentry? Yeah, I do need a sentry as well. So. I was hoping it'd be the R2, but no. Let me go. Oh, there's an R2. Let me go grab that. Oh, I thought they fixed this thing with the fireworks, but I guess not. I'm stuck on the perma fireworks now, aren't I? I did back-to-back leveling up the other day, and the fireworks weren't stuck on permanent. I gotta take them up to gold. No worries, John. If you come back in 30 minutes, you're not going to be able to get in, man. In 20 minutes, the servers are... if you're not in a server, you won't be able to join a server. So that's probably it for you today. If you're going to be 30 minutes, we'll see you tomorrow, probably. Okay, because you've only got 21 minutes to be able to get back in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be permanently stuck on fireworks now. Yeah, you're welcome, John. Thank you as well. Pop this guy up to gold so we can move on. I should have popped on the diamond because I'm going to need him here shortly as well. But and another one done. Now I'm missing some stuff. Amp Walker and Strike Orb I'm missing. Now, before I get rid of this R2, I'm gonna pop him up a couple more levels. I got lots of chips. Keep them there. That's it. Rainbow. That gets me a couple more levels. So I'm missing an Amp Walker and a Strike Orb. And then a BB9. There's a BB9 right there. You to work. Let's make you my companion again. Throw you on. Get a splash. Hopefully it's reset. Alright, let's mark that guy off. BB9 and Rainbow. What else am I looking for here? Alright, so I'm looking for a Strike Orb. I'm looking for an Amp Walker. I gotta get myself a Proto Roller, a B2RP, an R7. I saw an R7 out front too. Let me just go grab that as well. Oh, there's a Proto Roller. We'll throw that on there. We'll get all these things marked off. Proto Roller in Rainbow. R7 in Rainbow. Yeah, so I need a B2RP, and then just these ones I'm missing right now. And then I'm good for quite a ways. R7. Boom. And a Mono Walker, of course. Yeah, the Opti Strike I got in Beskar already. Yeah, I like the legendaries because you know you're pretty much going to need every single legendary out there. So it's just a matter of grab every one you see until you at least have one of them. If you're lucky, you're in a lobby that's got all Beskars sitting out front. It's super nice to grab those early. Although I don't even find that these rainbows are too much of a grind anymore. Alright, 45 minutes. Yeah, I was just about to go see what that Beskar epic was as well. I'm still missing a few, like Utilitech, Low, R6, Hall R, Sentry. Orb Walker. Oh, that's so much better than the crappy one I've got. Thank you very much. Not quite. Come on, come on, come on. Refresh. I ran all the way down here. Bingo. Gotta go do some house cleaning here. Oh, there's a bunch of good stuff coming off the belt there, huh? Oh yeah, of course the Galactic always pops up right after we finish the rainbow one, right? I gotta go make some room for something. What do I got here that's garbage? Alright, we'll just move you to the lounge. Move you to the lounge. Move you to the lounge. Work. Throw an Orb Walker on there. Let me mark him off as well. Orb Walker in Beskar now. Put you to work. Oh, I don't have 67 billion. I gotta go to work here. Feeling poor. Yeah, give me 1 second, Great Northern. I'll go take a look at my Droid X for you. There's my 67. I just want to grab enough to buy that BB9 and throw it on the bench. And then I'll go take a look at the Droid X for you. Boom. I can afford him. Alright, looking at the Droid X. I am 2 droids short of all of my droids. So I've got 40 of 42. The only droids I am missing are a couple mythic stellars. So I'm missing Snow Mouse in Stellar, and I'm missing Rick in Stellar. Those always seem to be the last ones I ever complete in there. So those are the only 2 missing. I got 53 of the 62 flawless. Looking at my flawless, I've got, Looking at my flawless, I've got all of my commons. I got all of my rares. I'm missing a couple epics. I'm missing that R2. And I'm missing the long shot. So everything on this page except for R2, he's the only one missing flawless here. And then on this page, the only epic I'm missing is long shot. I've got all of my legendaries in flawless. And then I'm missing a bunch of the mythics, of course. These 2 as well, Snow Mouse and Rick. I'm missing Lep in flawless. I'm missing the Rick 1200, the Cyclones, and the Motrax. I've got those ones. I've got the KX. And I'm missing IG. So, the flawless are going to be hard. The flawless are going to be hard to get. They're going to be the struggle, I think, at this point. Getting my last two for the Droid X won't be too hard. Just yesterday, I managed to get my 60th of the Stellar, so I could get the fancy paint. Thanks, Great Northern. I appreciate that. All right, got about 40 more minutes, guys, till the servers go down, and you got about 12 minutes to jump into a game somewhere before you can't do any matchmaking. Look at that. Junior comes in. He knows it's about to go down, so he gets in really quick. Oh, I got an extra spot here. Let's open that up. Put you to work. Smash this guy out. Captain Chaos, welcome back. I'm glad I grabbed those 18 splashes before or 17 splashes before I super rebirth. I try to remember to do that all the time. Hey, you know what? Worries classified. Glad we can help you out, man. Oh, the grind's all right. I didn't go. I just super rebirth this morning. I had to grind out a few chips. It was fairly easy. Just wanted to get my dailies in, and today's a little relaxing. I got on a little bit earlier today because normally I stream into just a little after lunch, usually for me. But today the servers go down here in another 40 minutes. It looks like a massive update. They're gonna be down for like 5 hours is the predicted time. Normally it's like 3-ish, 2 to 3, so it's gonna be a massive update, I guess, with the new season. I mean, maybe the update won't be so big, but the maintenance time and whatever else they're doing is gonna be big. Thank you very much, beggars. All right, still missing an amp walker and a strike orb at this point. So let me see. You dropped me off something nice here. Rick 1200. Do I need this guy later on? I will need this guy later on. Let's just craft him up as well. Got nothing else to do while we wait for those droids, so... we find him. Mark him off as a gold. Got that guy. Let me clear my limiter as well. Let's see. I need a whole bunch of mythics if I'm going to go up higher. Let's set the limiter to 30. Level 30. I think that's high enough. Chances of me getting above 30 are very slim. Alright, what am I still missing in my legendaries? I'm missing a B2RP Mono Walker and a Cyclograv. I don't need them very soon though. Missing also a Utilitech, a Low, an R6, a Haular, and a Sentry. If I had a Sentry. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, I do have a Sentry. Sentry and Rainbow. I just didn't mark them off on my sheet. Stuck on these. I swore they fixed the perma fireworks on my base. Oh, there's a nice R7. Of course, just after we craft up the other R7. Let me go smash your bench here for a while. I don't have those kind of dollars at the moment. Oh, there's a strike orb. I'll grab that in a second. R6 as well. I think you might have grabbed the strike orb already. Oh no, yeah you did, there it is.
this R6 in my locker. Okay, I should be able to buy the R7. What else did you throw me? Oh, you threw me another. Oh no, he's 88, that guy. Oh, now I can afford him. Let's throw you in the locker for a minute because I threw this guy on the bench up here. All right, let's mark an R7 off in Galactic now. My lounge is full already. Okay, now I can get rid of this guy. Let's take a look at what else I can clear out. R4s, I can get rid of that. R4, get rid of this. Roll R, get rid of you. Nav X, I can get rid of this one because I've got a better one. Yeah, there he is. BDX, do I need BDX? No, not anymore. Vectarm. I think I still need the Vectarm. 2BB, I don't need you. Alright, that gives me a bunch of space. Find a home for you. What's a low earner? 276. Pretty sure it's you. Let's just put you in the lounge. I think I still need you. Get you to work. All right, there's like 4 minutes if you want to jump into a lobby anywhere, guys, or any game, and then they lock you down. Yeah, 35 minutes until downtime, 5 minutes until matchmaking ends. I got too many good droids now. I gotta find places for all of them. Still missing that amp walker though. That's my hold up. I gotta go craft my one more droid and pull my daily. I bet you I'll get that amp walker. And then I'm good for so many levels. Up to 14, and then I gotta chip up a B2 and get myself a B2 RP. Beckers, you are quick on grabbing anything that comes off that belt, huh? I normally do when I got lots of cash, but I'm not flush with cash, so I don't you have enough to afford all those good things. Oh, I thought it was Nova Crystals for a second. Oh, an IG? I think I'll need an IG at some point. I don't have it in rainbow. I got it in diamond. I'll mark that guy off. Oh, 1.82 billion? I can even afford it. I'm just going to stick it in the locker, though. I'm not going to craft this guy just yet. He's too long for probably not enough income. All right. What do I have as a low earner here? Let's just stick you in the lounge, I think. I'll take that. Yep. All right. 14 billion. There's my mono walker that I need. Mono walker and Beskar. That's taken care of. What do I need for my last daily? Craft 10 rare droids. Is that it? Craft 10 rare. Need to find one more rare. Stupid thing. Oh, there's a nice amp walker there. I got an amp walker, but I'll take a better one. What is this? Well, that's the R6 I might need later. I'm too far ahead of myself now at this point. I don't have enough spaces for all these guys. Let me go craft one more rare. Let me just craft this guy up. Oh, there's better. That's exactly what I need. Even better. That'll give me my amp walker, I'm pretty sure, off of my dailies. Where's my R6? I got an R6 now in diamond. There's my rare. Thank you very much. Somebody threw that at me. Sell this guy off. Get that amp walker, hopefully. Yep. I don't like pulling them too early, but I mean, at this point, I really needed to get it. All right. Amp walker in gold. Got it. I've got to chip up that strike orb. And refresh my dailies. And then I'm good for a whole bunch of levels. Let's get these started again. Oh, there's an opti strike. Perfect. I'll take that one. It's better. Oh, actually, a galactic opti strike. How much? 536 billion. I don't have enough for that guy. All right, let me take care of my strike orb first. Let's get this guy chipped up. Let's rebirth. Well, I better wait a little bit here because we're so close right now to... Oh, there's an amp walker that pops up that's rainbow even. How nice is that? Let's sell this one. Let's chip this strike orb anyways. What do I need a strike orb at? I'll take them all the way to rainbow. How many chips do I got? 4,000. When do I need them at Beskar? Strike orb at Beskar at 22. We'll take you there as well. I got enough chips. This way I don't need to worry about them ever again. Put in the lounge. Maybe you're a better earner even. strike orb to work. Grab Chopper back again. Alright, you gave me a present here. 2 presents. Oh, gone. The Opti strike. Oh, somebody must have grabbed it. No worries. What is this guy? 7.2 billion. Too much stuff. Not enough space to put everything. Where's my lowers here? That guy. You. Lounge. Okay, let's get this guy knocked out. That way I can rebirth. Put you in the lounge. Alright, I'll just double check because I saw somebody pulled an Opti strike up here, but it was like 500 billion. I didn't want to waste all these credits if I didn't need to. I think somebody must have snagged it. Okay, well I'll grab this guy and throw him over here. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. 536. So I'm a few credits short. Let me just smash a bench here to get 536. Thank you very much for that. As soon as I buy that guy, then we can... I'll just smash through a whole bunch of... There we go, 536. I've got it. I'll buy that guy. We'll throw him on a bench. And then it's just going to be like non-stop rebirth after rebirth. Rebirth again. Boom. I'm going to be held up on a B2RP in a couple of levels here, though. And again. And again. And again. Boom. Now I'm stuck. B2RP. And a B2 heavy. I thought I had a B... No, I... Guess they didn't have... B2 super I must have had. Alright. That's not so bad. I gotta go around and open everything up, because I got a whole bunch of things opened up now, I'm sure. At least that gives me a bunch of places to put stuff. Alright, let's put some stuff to work at least. I've got stuff sitting in here that I can put to work. We'll put you to work. Those guys are all pretty low. What do you earn? B2 Super, 336. There's a B2 Heavy, but I gotta chip him up. No worries. I think... Actually, let me put you back in the lounge. I think I'm gonna go get a few iconic droids here. Let's go get R2. Let's move you over to another spot. Let's go get R2. Let's go get C3PO. So we got about 20 minutes, guys, until servers go down. There's some good stuff out here, too. a bench. See it. I gotta start looking at all the good stuff out there and making sure I grab it, put it somewhere. If I get this B2RP, then I'm good for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. As long as I find a rainbow one, I guess. I can't believe I haven't found one already. They're usually pretty common. I think there was a default one way down by your base, Duckers, but I don't want to chip all that up. I'll pull one of my dailies. I bet you it'll be a B2RP. Probably only a gold one, though. I can't believe I'm stuck on the B2RP. Usually they're just laying around everywhere. I get that guy. If I get it in rainbow, that'll carry me all the way through to 20. And 21. 21, I'm going to be in a bind. I don't have a low. I don't have a haul R. I got an R6 I could chip up. Alright, we'll just throw you on as well. KX and Rainbow. Let's mark him off. I'm not going to craft you up though right now. Let's throw some of these things on benches. I'll hold off on those guys at the moment in time. Pretty sure I got a better R6 though, didn't I? It's R2. Yeah, I got a diamond R6. We can throw that guy out. I can't believe, you know, if my scrap bench there's not a B2RP rainbow. How is that a thing? Yeah, there's one there, but I don't want to chip them all the way up from there. Guaranteed, smash the bench for a little bit, one will pop out. It's a good time to wait and get the trillions. Downtime's not starting, but you can't get into matchmaking. So if you're not already in a game, you can't get into a game at this point. There's about 17 minutes left until downtime. Yeah, it's not. Downtime hasn't started, but matchmaking is ended. Matchmaking ended 13 minutes ago. You gotta be strategic, man. You got 30 minutes. You gotta. But I mean, if you're in a battle royale game, it's easy that you could have jumped in just before matchmaking ended. If you die fairly quick, yeah, you don't have much of a game left. But they give it 30 minutes because I don't think battle royale game can last longer than 30 minutes. By the time 30 minutes is up, the circle is closed so tight that it's just a matter of minutes. by the time somebody dies. And I think it's strategic that they make sure that if you join a battle royale match at like 31 minutes before downtime, you'd have to be the match would have to be over before downtime started. Oh yeah, maybe they will. It doesn't seem like that should be such a complex one to add into the adding sidekicks in. Doesn't sound like it'd be that complex to do. Okay, there's 1 trillion. That means I can at least open up one of my 1 trillion missions. Let's go get R2 working at least. He'll probably pull me something decent. Oh, there is a Mo track. That throws... let's get the Mo track. Let's throw him somewhere. I don't even know if I need a Mo track. I will at some point. The Mo track and he's diamond. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to throw a Mo track in a blueprint locker. Instead. Yeah. Gotta go farther away than that. Alright, let's open up a trillion mission, get R2 running. Alright, go down and smash. I can open up. You must only have like default blueprints on your. You only got Becker, you only got default blueprints on your scrap bench. Well, that's why there's only the ones there. I'm surprised by that. I thought you'd add rainbows. Let's see what's on your bench. Rainbows or not. Alright, less than 15 minutes. Yeah, I kind of figured that like once you had to pull blueprints off the bench, I might as well get rainbow blueprints off my bench. I upgraded it fairly quickly because I'm like, man, if it's going to interrupt my AFK, I might as well get some good blueprints off of it. Yeah, I mean it wasn't so good when it was just a common one, but it didn't take me too long to realize if I'm gonna get a blueprint, I might as well get a rainbow blueprint. So I bucked up and I spent Nova crystals on those. At least that way I get rainbows. And I'm really surprised because you guys have been smashing my bench, and by now normally there is like a whole stack of rainbow legendaries. All right, Becker, thank you very much for all the help. I appreciate it. As usual, you're like the go-to guy for the best blueprints. Let me just go grab... I'll grab one of those just in case. I got something on that bench. I got something on that bench. I don't have something on that bench. All right, you got like just over 10 minutes until the servers go down. Maybe I can unlock all of my 1 trillion missions by then. there it is. My B2RP. Perfect timing. Let's get that. Let's open up another trillion mission. See how fast I can smash this guy out. Knew it was only a matter of time and I would get it. Glad I didn't chip up that other one. All right, 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, guys. I don't know, there's enough trolls already with pistols. I can't imagine how bad it would be with lightsabers as well. Shooting by accident there. Hey, Dark Mentor. So, I mean, I don't know. If you haven't Super Rebirth, you've already gone to 35, it sounds like. Honestly, opinion worth Super Rebirth. You hit 35 for the first time. You have 500 trillion credits, 140,000 chips. Hoping to get lucky and find a Beskar Rick. You should be, honestly, at this point, I guess my question is, have you upgraded your scrap bench? Because you can get Nova Crystals outside of Super Rebirthing, and if you've got enough Nova Crystals outside of Super Rebirthing that you've got scrap, and you want to make it a... Oh, look at that, and there's a galactic B2RP. If you're trying to make it a personal objective to not do it, I mean, I think it's an interesting one, because there's no need to Super Rebirth. The only thing Super Rebirth is doing is getting rid of all of your goodies and giving you a butt ton of Nova Crystals. So it's a whole lot easier to earn Nova Crystals. Thank you very much for the help. It's a whole lot easier to earn Nova Crystals when you are Super Rebirthing. But if you want to do the slow grind, yeah, I mean, it's worth kind of staying. But if you're trying to get all those perks that are in the shop, oh no, I don't think that is. If you're trying to get all those perks that are in the shop, then it's going to be really hard if you don't Super Rebirth. And by the sounds, you're looking for Beskar droids, and realistically, at this point, you should be having all Stellars in there. If you can't afford all Stellars at this point, it means you probably haven't updated your scrap bench yet. And I would suggest then that you do Super Rebirth. It is hard the first time, I know. All right, so that one's done. P2 heavy. Let me mark him off as a rainbow. Just rebirth there. Should be able to rebirth non-stop here. Let me get that B2RP. Put you to work. Let me get you on the bench. Oh, I got 74 billion. Sorry, I'm running out of time here. I want to get the 74 billion to buy that guy. We've got 7 minutes. Rebirth again. Let's 52 billion. There we go. Rebirth again. Now I need 130 billion. I don't know. So back to you, Dark Mentor. I mean, if you were just trying to see how far you can go without Super Rebirthing and you're just doing it through collecting Nova Crystals, I mean, there are ways to get Nova Crystals, right? You can get your Nova Crystals like I get a Nova Crystal on every daily, and I can do double daily, so I can get 6 there, and that's 6 every single day, right? if you buy CB23, once you get 75 Nova Crystals, well, that's another possibility that you can get even more, because you can get anywhere from 0 to 20 in a day, depending on how long you play. So you can smash up that way as well. So if you're trying to see what you can do without actually super rebirthing, it's totally plausible. And during events, you can get a lot of Nova Crystals, right? You can get a whole ton of them during an event. So if you want to do that and you're just trying to do it, I mean, it's an interesting grind to go through. But if you really want to unlock things, you're going to need the super rebirth, or it's going to take you forever, man. Am I missing a droid? I thought I had everything for here. Oh, Utilitech. Oh, I got stuck on a freaking Utilitech here. All right, we've got 5 minutes until servers go down. I missed that Utilitech. I didn't realize I didn't have the Utilitech there. Shot myself in the foot with no Utilitech. Where is my chopper? Well, I got you guys mixed up here. Kind of smash. That's 7 hours. 9 hours. This one's way too long. Let's see if I can smash one of these guys out. Sorry, didn't mean to shoot there. So I can smash one of these guys out before the timer goes down. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds or so. I'm out of splashes. If I can get this done in time, I can throw that BB9 on there. If not, then I'm toast. Thank you very much for using your splashes on me. I should be able to get one after this one wears off. Should be able to get a splash by now. To work. Just saw a legendary Beskar as well float by. I don't know what it is, but I got a better B2RP than that. I don't need that. Okay, start stashing your blueprints, guys. You've got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes until servers go down. Let me see if I can get a trillion. Open up one more of those missions before then. Yeah, 1.5 minutes, guys. Stash your blueprints away. Make sure you got all your good stuff locked down. They are very punctual about when it crashes out. That's 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. That's enough to unlock one more mission. Down you over there. You work in a better spot. Hopefully you go to the mission. All right, 20 seconds. I think I've got everything stashed away. Something on every single workbench. Let's just swap to you. Swap again, and we'll swap to, let's say, oh, there it is. Boom, down. I was going to try and swap one more droid. That is it. We are on downtime. There is a problem undergoing maintenance. It's 5 hours on this one, it looks like. It's going to be a big, long one. If you're on Xbox and PlayStation, you can probably start updating the download here shortly. They usually have the download within about 20 to 30 minutes after downtime starts. So if you're on one of the two consoles there, you can probably download ahead of time and be ready as soon as it pops back up. And yeah, time to stream another game. I don't play another game other than Fortnite, but you're right. I better find myself a different game so I can stream and do something else. But this is actually good for me. I can get a whole bunch of things done that I've been neglecting throughout the week, so I can take care of all those. Thank you very much for everybody that tuned into my stream. I appreciate it. It is a new season, and there'll be a new battle pass. I probably already should have told you ahead of time, but you could have used my my creator code GrindGeek if you wanted to support me that way as well. Although I imagine that by the time it pops back up, if you got a crew pass, it's already kicked in. If you don't and you want to use my creator code, that would be hugely appreciated. I would love that. GrindGeek, no gaps, no spaces, no dashes. Thank you very much. If you liked the video, a like is always helpful. If you like this content, you can subscribe, you can follow, and we'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Thanks a lot, guys.